Yes, a good day and welcome once again to Talk Your Talk. It's always a pleasure being here. Now, today, what I want to do, I want to give you people a challenge. Okay? Now, we know what situation we are in, okay, with coronavirus and the whole idea of social distancing and basic separation and stuff like that. So and it is only reasonable, okay, to curb the spread of the virus. Those precautions are necessary, okay? And well, at least to me, up to a point. Now, you cannot be careless, you cannot be foolish in these activities. But I will tell you this, that shouldn't stop you from being humane. That shouldn't stop you from not helping, at least assisting your brother and your sister, in those times. Because we are living in critical times right now, okay? And sometimes you have to risk your own life, maybe, to help your brother or your sister. The scripture said that if you lose your life for my sake, you will gain it. It's as simple as that, right? If you lose your life for my sake, not my sake, but the Father, you shall gain it. So, in other words, and he said, the other part of the scripture, we said that if you try to save your own life, you would lose it. Okay? So, if in the face of adversity, you are so scared to help your brother or your sister in certain situation because you scared that they might infect you, so you have to be all that isolated and stuff by yourself when you have the opportunity to help, you would lose your life. You understand? It's as simple as that. And you may not be aware, but our Elohim looks over his people. Okay? And if you are doing it for a good cause, that's what you gotta do. You have your blessing right there waiting for you. If while you are doing it, you die in the process, then so be it. But do not pass up the opportunity to show love to your neighbor. Do not do that. Yes, it might even cost your life. Right? It might even cost your life, but do not pass up the opportunity. Okay? For example, sometimes we might be traveling, we might be in our vehicles and we're moving up the road and we could only take one person. But then we see a dozen people. I think you should at least take one. That is what you could take. Take one. Assist somebody. And next person coming will follow your example and help people, because it doesn't matter what is out there. Those people you see standing by the road, they are people too. They are our people. Those are the people we would see after this virus blow over, or after the Most High finish his wrath on the nations. Those are the people we would see, right? Sometimes you never know. Sometimes you might help somebody and it's the person that might just give you a remedy that might save your life. You'd never know. The whole idea is that do not neglect to show love to people. A lot of people get all selfish. You see, a lot of people run into the groceries, they buy up everything, they go hold it home like if, well, it would last them forever. Relax yourself. And then I'm sure that if you ask them, they would keep it for themselves. They wouldn't give you, because they tell themselves if they hold this extra bag of rice, it will give them some time, some more time until things come back to normal. Nobody knows when it will. Sometimes you could wake up tomorrow and you hear everybody who had it is gone. Sometimes it could be 6 months from now. Sometimes it could be a year from now. Sometimes we have to live with that, killing people for the next 5 years. You don't know. So if that is the case, would you be cooped up in your house? What you'd be doing? Tell me. I'm saying that we have to be careful because we know how it is spread. We have to be careful in our activities. But that should not stop us from lending a helping hand to our neighbors, to our fellow Grenadians on the street. Don't get all that selfish. It's like there are people who never used to drive with their glass up. Right now, they're right up. They can't hear you, they can't see you. They have their mask, they have everything. Everybody just looking to protect their own life. Lovers of themselves, only themselves. They mask up, they don't care about anybody else outside, like if the world is just circling around them. We don't have to live like that. And I will tell you this. The bonds that are created during those times of testing and crisis is bonds that would last forever. You understand? Those bonds are bonds that would last forever. So what I am telling you now, whatever bonds we want to create with our people, let it be a bond of love and unity. So then after this thing blow over, we will have a better community because of the relationship we had during the time of the crisis. Now, I could remember during Ivan, everybody was out there helping everybody. Everybody was level. Everybody was trying to help out everybody. Everybody was in the same boat. As soon as you get electricity and you get back TV, everybody gone back inside. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody gone back inside because people become selfish and just plain self-centered, all on their lonesome again, thinking only about themselves. Now we have another opportunity, and this other opportunity comes in the form of a virus, in the form of a sickness, where everybody, let me tell you, everybody is in it right now. No one of us is really sure. No matter how much mask you wear, it doesn't matter how much sanitize yourself, even if you want to bathe in hand sanitization, nobody is 100% certain that the actions that they are taking will prevent them from getting it. Not one of us. How much of you could say for sure that based on your action that you would not be getting the virus? You don't know. You understand? You doesn't know. So should this little virus, should that prevent you for showing the most important thing on the face of the earth, which is love? It should not. That is just a virus. Let the virus do its thing. You do your thing in the name of our Elohim, and you will see the results. This is a time when we could look at one of the scriptures that said that, and this scripture always reaches me, and I always feel blessed with this scripture. Okay, so I will tell you, I will just quote it, the scripture. He said that, if only my people who are called by my name shall humble themselves and pray, I will hear from heaven, I will forgive their sins, and I will heal their land. Remember that. Right now, our land is sick. And our land had been sick for years. For years, we have been damaging this earth of ours, this planet of ours. For years, we have been doing it. And I actually do believe it doesn't matter whether it is somebody who created this, who use a virus, a natural virus, and create some different strain. You see, just like how they just use your crops and maybe splice it or whatever, and they have this GMO food, they kind of make it hybrid, whatever. They could do that with virus and stuff too. Okay, but they take the natural and they make it unnatural. So even if somebody take the virus and they make it unnatural and it start killing people, that is of our doing. When we put a lot of pollution up in the air, okay, and it affects our climate and stuff, that is what we are doing. But let me just give you a theory. I do believe that the way the world and the universe is usually function, that's exactly how our body function in certain aspects. Okay, for example, just like how the earth, let's say, sorry, just like how the body has a mechanism, or it have a system of getting rid of viruses and getting rid of sickness in our body. It fights it, and sometimes it loses the battle and we die. But just like our system was created in a way so that it could fight certain ailments and stuff like that. As a matter of fact, I think our body could fight every ailment. Right? The only thing is that depends on what we serve the body with. Sometimes we think we strengthen it and we weaken it. So as a result of that, we die. Now, it still have the system there that it will fight any invasion and stuff like that. It's exactly the same way the universe and the earth functions. You understand? If things are going really bad in the earth and it is not balanced the way it originally should have been, then certain things will become activated that would not be good for the health of the inhabitants on the earth. For example, right now you have things like what they are saying, like climate change and stuff like that. Let me tell you, every input you make on the face of the earth has an effect, whether it is good or bad. Even if it is a thought, it has an effect. That is how careful we have to be. So let me tell you this. If the virus decide to flush the earth, there is no way you or anybody else could stop it. You understand? It's as simple as that. Okay? If that is what it have to do, then that is what it have to do. If it have to function in certain ways that people could at least take a glimpse and at our Elohim, take a look at how they would actually live with each other in the case of crisis. If that is the reason, then so be it. The universe, or Elohim, designed the universe in such a way that it is intelligent. And every time we do something wrong after a period of time, naturally, things will have to we have to fix it. It becomes sick, so it have to replenish it. You know, it have to either reboot it, you have to either reset it, or whatever it have to do. But it have to get itself right again. When things like that happen, people die, animals die, people die, stuff die. It's simple as that. When you have an infection, after the infection went away, you have a lot of dead cells, you have casualties. Sometimes it comes out in the form of pus, whatever it is, in your body. You have casualties. When the universe is resetting itself and it's doing its thing, you have a lot of casualty. You understand what I'm saying? It is designed that way. Our Elohim is an intelligent Elohim. His thoughts is not like ours. He put it in place and he gave you laws and rules how to manage it. If you go out of this guidance, you do your own thing, you start thinking out of it and not sticking to the rules that is set for you, then those are the things that will happen. You understand? The Most High don't have to be watching it every day and say, okay, as soon as you do that, that will happen. As soon as you do that, I will do that. No. You see, our Elohim created it in such a way that if you do it like that, that will be the end result. If you follow the rules I gave you, you know that will be the end result. It will be life. It's like you're programming a computer. And you could program a computer in a particular way to perform certain activities, and that computer will work that way forever until somebody change the code, disrupt the code, or it get invaded by a virus. So most of the things that we're doing, we supposed to have at least an idea about how our Elohim function. If we live in love, our end result will be in love. You decide to think about hate and stuff like that, hey, you will get the result of that. You must get the reward. There is no two ways about it. Unless you are born again, that means you are wiping that slate clean. Because anything you put out in the universe, it is linked to you. So it will be coming back to you and your own. But if you ask for the forgiveness and you reach that point where you decide to be born again, you decide to wash yourself clean, you understand? Then whatever you have on your hard drive, you format it totally. You understand? You could do that. So the whole idea for that particular video is to let you know that under whatever circumstances we experience here, we still have to live in love and help each other. We must. We have to. We have to keep our spirit up. Right? We have to help our neighbors. We must do that because that is the only way we'll get you this. Sometimes it's the neighbors you're looking at, it's the neighbors that might even die. And then you don't have an opportunity to show them some love on the face of the earth. So do that. Yes, wear your mask. Walk with your alcohol or your hand sanitizer, whatever you do. Stay 6 feet apart. You know, try. But then don't forget to show genuine love. The scripture tells you that perfect love casteth out all fear. And if you have that love within your heart, I could guarantee you that no virus can test you. Because if you have this love within your heart, that means you are covered by the blood of our Savior. And just like our ancestors who were in Egypt, when the blood was across their door, the angel of death passed them by. Love is the only thing that could save us in this world, because love is our Elohim. Love is how we were designed to live. To live by love is how we were designed. And until we start actually living by that love, there would always be sickness and death. There would always be viruses, and there would always be earthquakes, and there is all, yes. Because the thing about it is that our Elohim created this earth out of love. The foundation of this universe is love. You understand this? And that is what will keep this universe strong and healthy, is love. But it takes us to start living the way we're supposed to live. And if we live in love, regardless of what is happening, yeah, we will be extinguishing the darkness, because love is constant light. As a result of extinguishing the darkness, we'll find ourselves a better life over on the other side. So that's what we gotta do. Don't let a virus stop you. Live in love. See people running all over, hide us from the virus. Hide us. Walk brave, walk strong, walk in faith, you know. Let the love flow. Just let it flow. Don't stop it. Don't get too selfish. You're all done selfish already and self-centered. Everybody want to be inside their house, watching TV and mama guy in themselves. How does it feel to be inside your house right now? Instead of like a place you call a house. How do you feel about it? You don't realize that when you don't see anybody on the street and the street is empty, you feel lonely. Yeah. You see, right now, I'll be saying every day looking like the pagan Sunday. The place looking lonely. You haven't seen people for a while. Where is all the people? Where are the people? But then even when all the people is out on the street, you all selfish, you're driving in your vehicle, all your glass wine up, and you go home and you sit down and you eat your food and you watch your TV, your mama guy yourself, and it's all you alone. You and maybe your family. You're all selfish, you're all within yourselves. But then when you're not seeing people on the road for a couple of times, like a few days pass and stuff like that, and you will for a while, then what you'll realize is that you miss them. So why not just reach out? This isn't a lesson. To me, that is a lesson. To me, I find that is a lesson because everything that happens on the face of the earth happened for a reason. Nothing happened just like that on the face of the earth. The only thing you have to find that reason. Why did it happen? You understand? Why did it happen? Everything happened for a reason. And our Elohim will use every action, you understand, to get our attention, to teach us a lesson. Who have ears to hear, let them hear, and who have eyes to see will see. Some of you just would not, and that is natural. But in every dark situation, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. The question is, would you see that light? So look at that reason, and live in love. Be happy, Be happy with the spirit of our Elohim. Reach out to him because whatever happening in the world don't give me any joy. You understand? But when the spirit speaks in my heart, that is my joy. And nobody could take that from me. So let our mantra be love, assist each other, and let love cover it all sins. Let love wipe away this virus. If you start living in love, your immune system will be the strongest. If everybody start living in love collectively, there will be this special joy in your heart, and no virus could stand it. I know that. But you see, it takes everybody, it takes a whole bunch of people to get together to do that. Because that is how our Elohim created it. That is why he said, if my people who are called by my name, by his name, we are the people that are called by his name. But they changed it for us in slavery. So let us honestly and genuinely get down to pray. And pray for your brothers, pray for your sisters, and live. That's the only way. The thing about it, what I like about this whole thing of love, you can't fake it. You could watch my video and you could quote it from beginning to end. But if you don't have the spirit within you, it's nothing to you. You could read the Bible from Genesis to Revelation and then all the apocryphas. But if you don't have the spirit within you, if you're not genuine, if you are fake, if you are just an emulator, just want to know a bunch of words to talk to people, you're nothing. Now is the time when words don't do much. It's action. So show your brothers true love, show your sister real love, and just let's live. Think about it. If you decide to live in love, now is the acceptable time. If you decide to live in love, you would forget if there is anything they call in Corona. Believe that, because that's how our Elohim works. Casting sins and wickedness in the sea of forgetfulness. That is what we gotta do. And I think now is the best time to practice it. Now that the chips are down, we are all here in the same boat. Yes, we are. Be brave, and go forth and love. A little virus is not adversity enough to have us running in caves and hide. No. Let us do what we gotta do. Now be at peace, be blessed. I will most definitely see you guys in another video. Hey, just share the video. If you look at the video and it's okay with you, just share it. If it's not okay with you, share it still, because somebody, it might be okay too. Be at peace, be blessed. See you soon.